Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest, okay? Okay. Very strange readings today. High Priestess. Right off the bat. Justice. You see this person, whoever they are, Pisces, Libra energy. I feel like somebody wants to use you. And I don't mean that I mean it in a schmexual way. Alright, so sacral chakra energy. Probably to try to keep you from creating and getting your justice. I don't feel like you're biting. Nope. You're sticking to your guns here. Eight of Pentacles. It has something to do with your work and you, Queen of Swords, and I don't even want your message. You're cutting off communication with somebody here. Because they want to use you in a schmexual way. And you're like, yeah, no, ain't nobody got time for that. Wow. So, you're manifesting the Ten of Cups here. And somebody is trying to stop that. Yeah, whoever this stalker that you walked away from could be a King of Wands. I feel like they're hung upside down by their feet because you walked away from them. Now they see that you're their wish fulfillment and they're shocked. Six of Pentacles, stressing about you getting some sort of reciprocal love. So they're betraying you. They're trying to make you betray yourself. Good luck with that. We got one hand in the world and one hand with God. So, good luck. We will not betray ourselves. Not this time. This is a whole different energy for my Pisces. You know, maybe in the past we may have, self-sabotaged our own magic for somebody else's manipulation. But, no. That ain't gonna happen anymore. We gonna Queen of Swords your ass. What we gonna do? Cut you off with the truth. You don't like it? Get in line. This is like brutal truth, brutal strength. Yeah. So there's 5 of them. What's new? We have enemies that we don't even know. And you're choosing the truth over the 5 of Wands. You're choosing your own new beginning in truth over this 5 of Wands, over this drama, over this whatever it is. I mean, I'm so sick of these energies. And they're all fighting over in the background here because you chose truth. No matter what that truth is. And you're manifesting the Ten of Cups with it. And they're going to have to deal with it. Yep. Like I said, you choose to cut off and close the cycle. 5 of Swords. You choose to cut off this 5 of Swords and this 5 of Wands. And go your own way. And they're going to be heartbroken. Poor Tang. Yeah. You know what time of day it is. High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. You know what they're trying to do. It's like they're trying to mess with your truth. They're trying to make it seem like you're dishonest or you're this or you're that. And I feel like you just like, psh, yeah. I'm not playing with you. I'm over here working. Doing what I gotta do. But that's exactly what they're trying to cut you off from. They're trying to keep you from, keep you in some sort of competition. Enemy clever, look over your shoulder so you can't get no work done. You're going through a huge transformation. Believe in miracles, Pisces. Believe in miracles. As you balance out your own energy, your own celestial energy, your energy from the universe, you go through this huge transformation into the star. Whatever that star means for you. I mean, everybody's going to be different. Like I said, you manifest in the Ten of Cups, and you can't buy that. So you're concentrating on healing. You're concentrating on your glow up, your life, your, you know, maybe even being somebody else's miracle. Who knows? Three of Pentacles. There's this group. Like I said, Pisces, you're being attacked from all sides. All sides. Hidden, open, friends, relationships, yada, yada, yada. Because somebody wants your blessing here. Your healing, your blessing. They can't have it. They can't have it. I feel like there's a lot of jealousy here. A lot of jealousy. From a whole group of people that are all trying to work together to manipulate you into giving up your sacral chakra energy or your creativity, because they want to drive your chariot. Cancer energy, poor thing. They ain't gonna be able to do it. You're too lit here. You're too lit. And I feel like this is you're going after something you want, and you riding your chariot right over these 5 wands here. They try to manipulate it. They're trying to manipulate you into some sort of collaboration, but it's not going to work because you see it. Don't you know I can see you? That High Priestess energy. You know exactly what they're doing. Even if they so this is a Pisces thing. We pretend we don't know what's going on. Friends, family, what we pretend that we, oh, what do you mean? You know, we do that really well, but we know. We'll give you a chance. We'll give you a chance to go ahead and hang yourself. But that means you get cut off. Pisces got no problem with cutting you off. Knight of Pentacles. So they're trying to make you wait for some sort of investments, for some sort of money. By making you feel like you are too bogged down with emotional trauma to see some sort of blessing here. But I feel like you're not even feeding this. You're not giving into it. Kind of what's going on in the media right now. It's like you're not feeding that. But I do feel like maybe it's an issue with you right now and you're not seeing it as a win. Well, you know, I mean, you're still going through, you know, some healing here and sticking with your truth, sticking with your integrity, sticking with your, you know, no matter what anybody's trying to manipulate here. I feel like whoever this 5 wands, they're the ones collaborating out of jealousy and whatever, because they want to hold on to your destiny. Alright? Greedy asses. They want to hang on to your Sagittarius energy. Your I saw this one thing. If you have Sag in your chart, it's like Sagittarius gives you a brutal truth without apologizing for it. And they don't want you to give a brutal truth without apologizing for it. They want you lost in the sauce with them. Like I said, we got one hand here and one hand in the spiritual world. So good luck with that, whoever you are. Empress energy. They want to hold on to your Empress energy by making you feel left out in the cold, like they did in the past. And they're choosing the Five of Swords. Let them. Doesn't mean you have to participate. Let them. I feel like there's a big old fight breaking out because of you, because you're not letting them. You're closing a cycle once and for all. You 8 of Cups in that ass. You can take that offer and you can shove it. You can take this collaboration and you can shove it. I got better things to do. Like I said, you're closing this cycle. And something's coming back around. And it's the Star energy with the 8 of Pentacles. Nice. Like I said, it has something to do with your work. So, whoever this person is that's trying to manipulate the situation, go come in with some kind of love offer. Because they're in competition for an investment. It's going to take a while. Pisces don't compete. Leo and Virgo energy. So Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Everybody competing for the same thing. Attention, my guess. Because the star energy could be an online presence or an actual rock star. But that's something's coming to a close here, and it's a cycle, and there ain't nothing anybody can do about it. Like I said, you've cut off communication with somebody here. Is in the Five of Wands. Because they're competing with you. Scorpio energy. Heavy Scorpio energy. Yeah, this is over. You've transformed it into a win. Even if you don't know it yet. You've taken this Five Wands. You're biding your time. You're doing what's right for you and investing in the right things. And the information overload is real, but it's like you're blocking that out. You want nothing to do with the like I said, it's a blessing in disguise that you're seeing through this in real time. All these people want to do is win, whatever that means. I don't think you care. Like I said, it's almost like you're just concentrating on justice and the truth, seeing beyond the illusion, exposing what is hidden behind the illusion with your presence. Just with your presence. And you're transforming it into a win. Like I said, you may not see it as that right now, but being in that Queen of Swords energy is your destiny. And something's about to explode. Feel like whoever these 5 wands are, they're about to hit rock bottom. Scorpio, Leo energy. They're about to fall out the tower. Because everything's going to blow up in their face. Yeah. You're going through a heavy transformation right now. So keep that in mind. Because, you know, it could break your heart but fix your vision. And they're definitely heartbroken because your intuition's telling you exactly what's going on here. And I feel like you are blocking shit left and right. You're blocking things out left and right. Because you see it for what it is. They're trying to block your crown chakra and your firm foundation. But you're going through a transformation right now that they can't even deny. Don't be scared. Don't be trapped in your head about this. Because I know sometimes we second guess our intuition. Because sometimes these transformations scare us into believing that we're less than all these other people. But you're not, Pisces. You're just as good as anybody else. Any of these people, even if they are a little more popular than you. It's not, you know. And like I said, with that High Priestess, you are seeing through this. The Chariot energy. Triumph. See, these people just care about winning. Whatever that winning is. Solar plexus. So that's why they're putting all these obstacles and challenges in your path. It's a manipulation, and you know it. It's like one thing after another. Just trying to keep throwing shit at you over and over and over again with that 5 wands. Don't be afraid of it. And don't let somebody else manipulate you into believing that you're less than them, because you're not. Your will is stronger. Willpower right here, solar plexus, over obstacles and challenges, over competition, over anything that is trying to negate you from your path, your world that you're creating through your 8 of Pentacles and the Aquarian energy of the star. They could be trapped in fear because you're charging ahead, and like I said, something's about to blow up in somebody's face. Suffering in silence. Harmony and recognition and reward. So they're suffering in silence while you're harmonizing your energies with the universe. And you're being recognized and rewarded for walking away from deception and jealousy. They're really upset about any kind of relationships that you have, or any kind of professional relationships that you have. And although, like I'm going through this too, guys. Although you may feel defeated right at the moment, balancing out your emotions is key. Because, sometimes you have to go through the fire to get to the other side, the fire of transformation. And if you have to start over, then so be it. A lot of us have to do that right now because these energies just don't know when to quit. Somebody's a very, very, I'd say there's a lot of somebodies with that 5 wands. We did have 5 swords. Very pick-me energy. Pick me, pick me, pick me. Like in desperation. So they're trying to manipulate you into giving up your chariot. No. No, not today, Satan. Not any other day either. With some sort of love offer. Receiving some kind of message here about a house. They're in despair. Three, 2, house, despair, broke down bad. Want you to. They're trying to take away your work, your home, everything that you probably worked for thus far. If you have children, dog, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but he started barking like that as soon as I started my readings. House, despair, mature man. If you have children, it's like they're using that to try to get to you. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. Kind of pisses me off. Leave the kids alone. Yeah. Healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment. Karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil. Somebody's definitely going through a relationship problem here, and they're trying to make it your problem. It's not your problem. Don't allow them to make it your problem. I mean, if you love somebody, great. You know, you can still love them from afar without having to get involved in whatever this is. Because it's somebody fighting over you for some strange reason, and they're trying to manipulate a situation to try to keep you from, like I said, if you got to start over, you got to start over, and you just put one foot in front of the other, because endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. You are definitely transitioning an old paradigm here of conflict, of being defeated, of suffering, and all of that. But it needs time, it takes time. It's a cycle. Time to heal and progress. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. And wedding rings, union. So, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. Everybody's fighting for that same thing. or the same person, or whatever this is. Like I said, it could be a job, it could be a person. Maybe you're married to your job, and you understand that a lot of, yeah, this is some sort of commitment, something you've committed to yourself, no matter what's going on in the background. Like I said, I'm going through the same thing, so I understand. That's why I'm doing this channel instead of my other 2 channels, because I made a mistake. I trusted in the wrong people that were all trying to compete with me, you know, and I didn't realize that it was a whole corporation. So understand that this could be way bigger than you, way bigger than what you think it is. They're trying to get you to sacrifice your ascension here and your intuition. Okay? They want you in the basement. Poor thing. That's exactly where they will be. And your sixth sense or your intuition is telling you to stay dedicated, because they want to imprison your wisdom and your work. Look, prudence, foresight, transcendence, perception, work, labor, earning money, and livelihood. They want to change that through some kind of toxic energy, which is that 5 wands. Transformation, newborn, evolution. See, you got the key, and you know who these people are that are off limits, because they're depraved with their threats and their, you know, yeah. I'm going through it too, guys. If you've been on my live stream, we just had one of them try to infiltrate through being a subscriber, but we ain't letting Darth Vader in. Don't let Darth Vader in. He's not welcome in your world, Pisces. Don't allow that into your life, because it's a very depraved, taboo energy, and they're upset because you're not talking to them. You forgot about them already. But they're addicted to your energy. They're addicted to trying to take you out. Yeah, they could be calling you trash, whatever, because they're greedy. And they're depraved, and they're mentally unstable. You stay balanced. You got beautiful things coming towards you. Rest, rejuvenate as needed, so you can go through this transformation without all these. You can't even make it up. Even if I wanted to, I can't make it up. This person hates your nurturing nature and thinks you're naive to their two-faced bullshit. And they're going through some kind of crisis and wave of emotions because they overthought this. They overpushed this. But you're getting some kind of unexpected blessing because you're a healer. If you're feeling washed up, heartbroken over whatever these people are doing, understand that you're going through an awakening that is bringing your intuition to the forefront. That's letting you see everything like this in real time. They hate the fact that you're nurturing, and they think that you're naive to their two-faced actions, but you're not. You're completely wide awake. You're completely in tune and in step. And you can see this 5 wands. You're like over it. Completely over it. And they a serious hater. Serious hater. Ain't nobody got time for that. We got an ascension to address here. We don't have time for that 5 of wands. Yeah, so you're going through this gateway. A gateway of freedom. Through stillness. and truth, and your success is protected with your enlightenment, your patience, and your openness to change what you go forward on. Change going forward. You're going forward despite all this interference. And if you have to begin again, sit still for a minute and go through a different gateway, then so be it. Just be open to what's coming to you. Let's see what Isis has to say about all this. And that'll be your reading. Oh, we got 4 of them. Alright, so we have Spirit of Isis and enter the chamber of healing. That's it. Working on that star energy. Says, enter the chamber of healing. A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions, and allow the healing energy to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Expect your miracle. Go through this gateway, no matter what anybody else is trying to do to you right now, because they really are trying to bog you down with some sort of drama. It says, Spirit of Isis, beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go. There are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Let her inspire you and believe. Believe, Pisces. That's what we do best. We have Eye of Horus. See you with my third eye. High Priestess energy. It says, the Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. You are, Pisces, God's favorite. You're God's favorite. Just believe that. Trust in that. And last but not least, we have proper burial for freedom. And this one's come out for a lot of my readings lately, because the past has to be just, it's old news, and you're going towards a much higher purpose, a much higher experience through the miracles that are you, even if it might not look like that at this time. Alright? So there is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be part of your life, so that you may be free. And I feel like in you starting to let go of a lot of this stuff, it's making people crazy. But you are exiting the matrix, and can't nobody stop you if you don't let them. Alright? Just believe in yourself. Well, those are your messages, my baby sharks. Please remember to press the like button, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.